Yo, introduction over. That's it. That's all you get. What's up? Basically, what this is, I'm working on stuff and I want to show it off. This is like a show what I'm working on and also like a, what the fuck's the word? I knew the word. I don't know why I can't remember it now. But I knew it at some point. Accountability. This is what this is about. This is about accountability. I'm gonna try to do these weekly. And I don't want to show up every week and be like, I didn't do anything. I did nothing. So this is kind of an accountability thing. This is me showing off what I'm doing, showing off the progress, getting people interested, getting people hyped up. Are you hyped? Are you fucking? That's what this is all about. This is what this is. This is what we're here for. Okay. Basically, what I'm doing is this. Look at this. Look at this shit. Look at it. I got nothing. I've done fucking nothing. If you couldn't tell, I'm trying to do like a magazine on circuit bending. Circuit bending? What the fuck is that? It's when you short circuit shit to make it do shit it wasn't intended to. And what I like doing is fucking with cameras. I like fucking with cameras. That's what I like to do. That's what I'm doing. Okay? That's what I'm doing. The actual magazine layout. This is gonna be like the cover. Like you can't see shit because it's like 480p. But like you can see it looks really fucking cool. That's what it's gonna be called. Wires crossed. These are the cameras I have so far. Number 1, this is going to be the back page, this is going to be the front. 2025, hopefully. That is what we're trying, that's what I'm trying to do, right? That's the cover. This is going to be the inside page. You like open it up, it's going to be the full page spread. There's going to be a couple of these before we get into the fucking camera breakdown. What this is going to be, is this is going to have all the effects to get a better idea of what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about, showing off all the effects, the cameras. There's a lot. There's a ton. You know, and then I'm doing some writing stuff. I'm having a friend work on a pastel drawing. She does pastel drawings. She drew this. She drew this from this image. I took this picture, these pictures. It's a bird, if you couldn't fucking tell. Might be hard. This is another effect. Camera, basically raw. Only thing that's changed really is I added some extra shit on the outside so that it's not so cropped in, and just cleaned it up. But this is basically the picture, and also some like color balance stuff because I wanted to go for more green hue to it. But yeah, and then this is kind of like a story thing. This is conceptually what I'm writing. Here's another page spread I have planned out. This is something I do plan on actually putting in. I think this says when the bird stops speaking or some shit like that, and whatever. Amazing quote. If you know where this quote's from, you know, you're a real one. Some other images I took. There's flowers, but they look kind of cool. It's like a texture overload. Texture and color overload. I really like these. I think it's pretty cool. And then here's another writing thing. It's supposed to be like a play on Mac the Knife from the Three Penny Opera. If you know the lore about that, that's what that's about. Look at the fucking cat. Look at her belly. This is like a take on Mac the Knife, but like with AI, some creative writing. And then here's a graph that's supposed to show like 1 through 24 all the pinouts for cameras and whatnot, but I don't like how it looks, and I don't know how to make it look good. If you know how to make graphs look fucking mint, hit me up on Instagram, okay? I will put my handle in the fucking description. I think it looks pretty cool. I think the idea is fucking golden. I just need to do a lot more work. And this is what it's really about, right? What this is about is me like showing off what I'm doing and getting people hyped up about it, getting people interested in the project, invested, okay? And also accountability for me to actually fucking work on it, because that's really my biggest problem. I'm fucking lazy. I'm a lazy shit, and I don't want to do anything. So if you're like interested or whatever, you know, hit me up. I do plan on maybe starting a Kickstarter, and $20 would get you the magazine, and $100, I'm thinking I send you I send you one of these cameras, right? Ooh, it look like shit. It look like ass. What's that on the top? Is it a bomb? No, it's not a bomb. It's a camera with the circuit bent. You know what this camera took? You know what this camera took? You want to know? It took these pictures. It took these two, and it also took this one. It took this picture. And there's not a lot of editing. Those flower pictures, those are not edited at all. This one, all I did with this one was I boosted up the contrast a bit. But that's what I'm planning. That's what I'm thinking. Maybe a Kickstarter. $20 gets you the magazine. $100 gets you camera. Whatever else. I don't really know what other perks I could really add, and that would actually be valuable. I'm still thinking it out. If you're a photographer, I might be interested in sending you a camera. Hit me up on Instagram. Again, I'll leave it down below. I want people to get interested in all this because I think it's a cool idea. I think it's a good idea. You know, get like a magazine, like a physical thing. I like physical shit. If you couldn't fucking tell, I like shit that's real. You know what I got for this? You wanna know? I got NASCAR. That's what I got. Anyway, if you couldn't tell, I like physical stuff. I like physical media. I like real shit. So much so, I used to shoot film. It's been a while. I still have a fuck ton of film in my fridge. That's how dedicated I am. I have a film fridge. Anyway, if you're interested, hit me up on Instagram and possibly participating. I'll choose people, probably. I'll probably send you one of these. Like, I'll be very picky about that. But if I do start a Kickstarter, anybody that pledges whatever amount I decide can get a camera. Because these are not... Okay, I've put a lot of fucking development in this shit. Okay, I know what's in here. I know what this thing is capable of. That's what you're paying for. You're paying for the fact that you don't have to fucking figure this shit out. I've already figured out what this camera can do. I've done a full 24 pinout of this bitch. Yeah, look at that. See all those little wires up there? I've done a full 24 pinout of this camera because I think this is some cool shit. Okay, I've done the research and development. The goal is probably gonna be like 20,000 because this shit is expensive. Okay, it's not cheap to start a magazine. That might not even be enough realistically. I don't know, but that's the idea. That's the idea. That is it. What do you think? Oh, Schmannel. Look how pretty those are. Yeah, she's got nails. So she doesn't scratch the shit out of my fucking rug. Anyway, yeah, that's the whole thing. Can you stop fucking doing that shit? Why is she fighting herself? Look at her. Okay, that's enough. That's it. We're fucking